Which map?
Yes.
Okay, let me see what my favorites. All you see, well, I'll wait until he gets back before we actually
Yep.
start the whole talking stuff because. Anyway, how was everyone's week?
It's been good.
Busy.
Rearranged my apartment yesterday. Well, I've had my living room as it was for like almost 3 years because of certain things, and I'm like, I'm just tired of it as it was for a while. So I rearranged, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna hook because I still have my TV, my monitor from my PC. It still works. I just took my Xbox Series S into it. So that way I could have it on, have the other one on, and stuff, and just tell me, okay.
No,
Yeah.
OBS is using the right mic this time, right?
Oh,
Yes, make sure.
good point. I can see it moving, but I have no idea if it's using the actual proper mic. Not using
Would you like
Snowball.
me to hop on the thing and see if it's actually working?
Oh, it's working.
Yeah.
How to
Yeah,
check?
figure this way we don't have a repeat of last week.
How to check Discord for the exact
Okay.
same reason.
Discord sounds fine.
I hear you.
Okay.
Discord sounds fine, yeah.
I don't trust my computer anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's Windows for you. They update
Uh.
something and it screws everything.
I'm gonna do a PC
Well,
today.
I'm
Oh my
glad
god,
my
everything's
wireless
broken.
mouse. I'm glad my wireless mouse works with my ideal pad at Lenovo. So, 'cause the other one, the scroll wheel does not work. The scroll wheel does not work at all on that thing.
Someone has the
And of
zoomies.
course, using the actual touch thingy mouse, we can touch. No. It's kind of hard to pass and drag. No. But I'll just use my wireless mouse. Much more control.
You guys want screening checks? That would be the.
I don't. Only. Oh, wait, I also have so up. If Nara's up.
21.
That one.
Want to hear what?
Yeah.
I have Twin Stripe up and res. He's also my other character. And not gonna roll because you just. Now is perception, right?
Yours,
Hello, people.
yours for Naira was perception.
Iris.
I have returned.
Garrett, you have the poisoner feat.
What did I miss?
Alright.
Already been prepared.
Hello, Twitch. Hello, people.
That's what.
I'll get Rivale Shield Master and buff rolls for con.
Okay.
I like have Twin Stripe roll for because it's the thing. Getting her alert ain't gonna help anymore because the only one that knew it is gone.
Fair point, yes.
I know high CPU detected. Stop it. Napa. However, she can learn something from Naira. Let's see what I have from Naira that she can technically learn. No, actually, she couldn't because unless she can learn Spell Sniper.
And she could practice with her.
That's the one that I think that could be. That's the one I think she can use to learn because Elemental Adept, she really don't think she could learn it like that way. And same with Magic Initiate. Those two just have to grab them next time she levels up.
Okay.
Next time she gets a feat to level, I should say. Yeah.
Okay. I am good and set to go. My roles. This time I'm actually streaming with my character sheet. Hooray! What does it look? Is it too tiny? I can make it a little bit bigger, maybe. Like this, maybe. What does it look?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So many windows.
Anything else?
Reload this. Make big. So, the roles for me. Do we get guidance on it?
That's if you.
I mean, we are in the midst of the day.
That's up to you if you want
Yeah,
guidance.
You know what? Sure, then. Yes, why not? If I
Guidance
have
is a
it,
you
and I
thing.
can. What? A constitution. Oh, not bad. And 24 guidance for eel? That not bad. That's a 20. And now surveyor. Constitution. Okay, a 70, not bad. And another 4. Oh wow, nice.
Yep.
What's it? A math. 22 for surveyor.
There's nothing.
20 for me, 22 for surveyor.
There's nothing Twin Stripe wants to turn on yet.
You said they can only really learn what the people that hire them, right?
True.
What?
And Twin Stripe
The only
is
thing
only
that
sticking
Naira
around.
has is Spell Sniper that may. The other two I don't think can be learned.
Okay.
Training. Oh. You gonna allow Spell Sniper to be trained?
Not at the moment.
Okay. So she has nothing to train, so.
I'll make this opaque.
Go whenever you are. We're all currently at the tavern lab.
And Naira's passed out in a seat. In a chair. She's passed out in a chair. On it.
Oops, that's too much.
What do you expect? She's been running back and forth, up and down.
Alright, Tiger, lay down.
That is too much.
There you go, lay down, kitty. There you go.
Gonna take a little nappy. In a chair.
Oops. How the hell did I just mess up like that?
Stripe decides to put it in bed. Yeah. They'll miss Naira into actual bed, so she's not gonna be
You're
taking
still
advantage
over at the
of.
archive.
Oh, looks like the little one is baby.
I would say it's
Oh,
for you, given that you actually got down and rested. So, what is it you guys
Yeah,
want to do today?
There is
we were in the midst of the day because
yes,
David
you are in
was
the
David did his shenanigan in the basement. He returned, came to me,
and
asked me to take off my armor and follow him.
Yep. Yeah.
while Nairo is taking a look at his wagon,
Alright.
Respectfully.
and then yes,
Is that alright?
respectfully,
Is
and
alright,
then
is it
he
alright?
ran back, and then she's passed out in a chair, and then Twin Stripe put her into bed.
Alright, what are you and
Still about
Derek gonna do then, Rivali?
Yeah, good question. I don't know. I mean,
That was
Okay.
actually Dad's thing, so.
Are you gonna leave your armor behind? Like I said, you shouldn't need it where I'm gonna take you.
yes. I don't know
Yeah.
why. It should be.
You'll see. I'm gonna take him back up to Watching House, something like that.
Oh, we are going all the way over there.
Yep.
Okay, why?
You'll see.
Are you going to the house?
Yep. I'm gonna help him be sneaky.
That is true.
Oh, that's why.
Don't have your armor on, so that is true.
Okay, wait, then take.
You
Let
could
me
have took
take off
Twin
my armor.
Stripe with you and gained an extra bit of sneak.
Inventory. Plate of. Uh, 12 AC. I feel so naked and vulnerable.
The most unarmored he's been his entire life.
Yep.
Except the one that you stripped me with stem venom.
Yeah, except the one time you were stripped completely.
I feel so squishy like Mr. Krabs without his shell. So you want me to go stealthy? Okay, one moment.
So I will provide aid for it.
I have a natural 1. With the guidance of...
We're off to a
One.
wonderful start.
Okay,
Wait till notice you.
we are extremely sneaky. I don't know why.
You just immediately trip over your own feet, unused to being without the weight of your armor. You fumble, get up too quickly, fumble again, and lay flat on the ground. You are prone.
I'm so strong with my legs. What is happening? The gravity has become weaker.
Yeah. Anyways.
I can fly. Almost.
Garrett, you get a sense of oh as you watch this.
Point to be do.
Ah.
You know, you should have tried
Anyways.
Twin Stripe. She could leave you pinned back.
Why don't you hold on to me?
Where are you?
The difference between natural 30-some stealth and
I know.
Yep.
Where are you?
I will take his arms and wrap them around my waist. Hold tight. And fly him up to here.
Ah.
The window is
You should
still
have
open.
told me to go piggy bank.
Hey, Valis.
You're just in time to watch.
Hey there, madam.
Hey, Valis.
Yell's
You
right.
missed last.
Yell is
You missed
streaking.
last session, correct?
Yes.
Okay, we are off to something. Here. Yeah.
What in the is?
Rivale's.
Don't worry.
Let's put it this way: Rivale's stripping, and Derek's taking him to a house.
Okay.
I'm holding his hips.
I have them wrapped around my waist.
Like a scarf.
And
Little
you
Like
have
a
a
scarf
scarf?
goes. Scarf doesn't go quite that low.
I was
So
about
do
to
we-
say, I was like, God.
Damn it, what are we doing here?
Follow me. Okay, is the library still clear?
There is nobody in it at the moment.
Okay.
Oh,
Open the
kitties!
door.
Can I pet them?
You could try. You'd have to roll
I
animal
got the
handling.
11.
They hiss at you.
Okay,
They
okay.
don't do anything else.
Okay, does it sound like
Sylvanus'
there's anybody in
blessing
the
be
hallway?
upon thee.
Does it sound like there's any movement in the hallway?
Taking a peek out or checking with your ear?
Here. $16.
Would you like some guidance?
Hear nothing on the other side.
Okay, I'll take a look out.
I guess I'll hide behind the corner or something while he does that.
Okay.
Okay, still clear.
And Rivali, you can actually see him because he's making a point to lead you.
Okay.
Okay, if it's clear, I'm going to lead him down to this door. I'm going to unlock it. Mention for him to follow me in.
Tip tap 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 tap.
Darren, you've already seen this, but upon entering the room, Rivale, you see a young lady hissing at you, calling herself Little Kitty, and acting like a cat.
Crazy human, me crazy human.
Okay.
Since as far as I know, you're in our party, you're the expert on being crazy human. I introduce you to another crazy human.
Rivale,
What?
you, as you are pulled in and see this young woman hissing at you like a cat, calling herself Little Kitty, you look around. The room's fairly musty and dark, as if it hasn't been touched for a while, and the iron-framed bed is fitted with leather straps, and it seems well worn and used. There's no other furnishings.
I have two thoughts going on. Ah.
I don't know, she calls herself kitties. I like kitties. So she lives.
Rivale, what would you
Um,
like to do now?
I mean, I think I would like to close the door maybe first.
Okay, that's a good point. The door's
And
closed
maybe
behind you.
without.
And I'll lock it.
Okay. And I guess turn on my mace to make a little bit of light.
Okay. The young woman is still hissing at you and crouching into a corner. trying desperately to get as far away from either of you as possible. Anything else you want to do?
Okay, so as I see this, David, however, found a misused person in a random house, and brought me here for help, I suppose. I would like to roll a medical check and see if she is wounded or if anything else is wrong with her.
Make me a medicine check.
25.
Damn. Okay. You can actually tell that what's been done to her is unnatural. Tell she's been treated harshly given the fact that there's well-worn straps on an iron bed of all things. This place doesn't seem like it's well used. What you know medically, apparently been misused and abused.
Now, if you say unnaturally, does it mean like magically?
Possibly.
Because
If you
I'm
want,
still not sure what to make out of it.
If
My
you-
first thoughts.
if you want to know
Yes.
if it's magical, you'd have to do an Arcana check.
Yeah, because my first thought was respectfully saying, eventual rape.
That's
But I guess I'll roll an Arcana check first.
I would ask that we.
Which
like,
And I got the
really
5. Can I roll for guidance?
You guys, you may if you wish.
I got it too.
Rivale, you don't initially understand what's wrong with this person. You can detect some magic, but you're not sure. Derek, I have a question for you.
Hmm.
Do you still have the spellbook diary that you got from young man that you took the head off and put at the head of his own parents' bed? Or did
I
you?
have the diary. The spellbook, I believe, Yale has on him right now.
Is she charmed?
From what you know, Derek, considering you've actually handled the spell book and have read the diary, upon Rivale pointing out that it's nothing medical but perhaps magical, you realize something. I want Rivale to make me a history check real.
I am cooking. I haven't seen the diary. I don't remember it, but I have the spellbook. It might be suggestion. Is she immune to suggestion or something and went Goo Gaga instead? Okay, history, I don't know. Nice. A 17
Derek,
with guidance 2.
Derek, from the diary you know that Victor was, I'm saying this as if you two are trying to figure out what this is, since you've asked him to come in as a medical consultant. So if I'm skipping steps, I will apologize, but I'm putting your heads together
No
for
worries.
you.
Yep.
Okay.
Derek, with your Arcana check, you realize that there's not really many people magical, and the only person magical you've met and looked through the diary and spellbook of would be Victor, the Valakovich son. Rivale, after having been in
Is
the...
that the girl that is missing?
No. After...
No.
Oh.
After spending some time in town and in the tavern and hearing multiple rumors, you remember that Victor Valakovich and Stella Wachter were meant to be engaged, and as such would have been around Victor quite a bit. From what you two can put together, and from the fact that Garrett knows that Victor, though he's obviously not telling you what he did to Victor, we'll keep that quiet until it's found out.
I think I know what could have happened
No.
between them both.
Essentially, from what you two can figure out, that Victor Velukovich experimented on his soon-to-be bride Stella Wachter with
Yeah.
the, so to say, faulty spell book as he had. This may have caused her insanity. As a cleric, Rivale, you know,
She took psychic damage.
as a cleric of healing and light in general, all good things, you realize that a greater restoration spell or something similar would be of great use in fixing the mind.
I thought about this because I thought maybe charm, maybe suggestion, something that affected her mind. And yeah, since we had a debate just now, greater restoration might be the key, and I'm very happy they did not mix the item with the magic stick. Yeah, we have one charge left for today.
Gonna use it?
Sure.
Here is a photo of Stella Wachter for you, so you know exactly what you're
Okay.
looking at.
Before and after?
Before, she's a little
Oh.
more crazed and wiry, face is a little sunken, but I'm guessing you're
Well, it's-
casting the Greater Restoration spell now.
Yes, on her.
As you cast this spell, she quiets down. You see her slowly slump to the floor, silently, and she looks exhausted, simply looking around as if she doesn't even recognize where she is. Her own home of own things no longer is anything homely recognizable to her, as if she's a stranger in a strange place, not in the place she grew up her entire life. But from what you can tell, a much better state of mind now.
Yeah. It's fine, don't worry. We are confused as well. We don't know why you are here nor what happened to you. I would like to go like low on my knees to make myself smaller a little bit. Not be so imposing and strange and all
Not in your
that.
armor, so
He's not wearing armor.
Yeah, I'm basically wearing my underwear or something, I don't know.
you're wearing robe.
Well, you're wearing your.
Your robe,
Yeah,
at least.
I mean, my underwearing. My normal clothes, I guess.
So, give me a persuasion check, real quick.
Persuasion. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no, I have no charisma, I forgot. Oh, it's a 14, not bad. Sylvanus be blessed.
She calms down a little more. She was a little bit frightened by the fact that there's essentially a robed man with a hood on and what looks to be a giant lizard in her room. But she calms down quite a bit, and she tells you her story. Apparently, her mother was enforcing her marriage to Velukovich because her mother wants to take over the town for Strahd. Going back many years, and Derek, you would understand this from what you saw in all the little secret room letters, the Wachter house has ties to Strahd and was given pretty decent amounts of land and had actual conveyance of letters between them. Stella's mother, Lady Wachter, wanted to use that to enable her rise to the top of the town by essentially marrying her off to the burgomaster's daughter, and essentially tie her family into the leadership of the entire village and start making way for Strahd to help take over peacefully, as she believes he should. So, Barrett, you know that's never going to happen.
No.
And David is the
Some
person
reason-
that dislikes such kind of aristocrats and nobles.
There it has issues.
Understandably.
Your issues have solved issues, so My issues don't have issues, they solve them.
Just not in very pleasant ways sometimes.
He doesn't have issues, he has solutions. Continue.
For all intents and purposes, she's very glad to have her mind back, but she no longer wishes to stay in this house. There's nothing but bad memories, horror, and abuse by her own mother.
Well, first
Well,
thing
okay,
I'll
yeah,
probably
we
do for
cannot
her
leave her here.
is
Alright.
we'll use prestidigitation to help her clean up.
All
What
nice
can I
and
do?
cleaned up now. Still have your
And no-
spells.
Hmm?
Does she require medical assistance?
You probably could use. She essentially was strapped into a bed and left malnourished in a room.
Okay, you are probably also hungry. I'm seriously asking this. Because it slaps 2 flies with 1 hit. I would like to offer her a good berry for this reason. And maybe a poultice or maybe even a healing word.
Give me a medicine check.
Let's go, Goddess of Life. Yes! 22.
Alrighty. As you go about expertly handling her wounds and burns along her wrists and ankles from all the leather straps and such from the bed, she gratefully takes the food and you can quite blatantly see her looking quite better after having some food in her. Granted, she'll more than likely appreciate an honest meal, but having something that fills her stomach as a good berry does has done her quite some good already.
Something for a little bit more taste. We do have rations, but maybe not right now. Okay, we need to get her out of here. We can. I have ropes and stuff. And ladders, quite frankly.
As I say,
Many.
I'm a little worried when you say I have ropes. But okay.
Ropes for climbing.
Okay.
Chains would be too loud. And ladders, I'm prepared. Or, I don't know, can we carry a person in a bag of holding when the head is sticking out of the
No.
bag? No? Okay.
Yeah,
It would just
from
mean
what I
that
know
because she
about-
was so small.
know about bag holding, you don't carry people in.
Okay, okay.
No.
Not if you want them to live.
Yeah. Unless they don't need air. Is,
But next up, I will put to use a piece of starting equipment that I have never needed. A set of traveler's clothes.
There you go. All she has on
I mean,
is
I
some...
also have some outfits in my repertoire, but okay.
Yeah.
Traveler's clothes will be
Yep.
definitely better than the rags she's wearing at the moment, though.
Yeah.
Are you going to
let's step
stay in the
outside.
room while she's changing?
Okay. Wait, no, wait. Where do I hide outside?
Well, would you like to wait for the actual hider to check?
I will check to make sure.
Quite
the clothes is
frankly, I
clear.
would simply maybe just look away and stay here instead of like hiding somewhere outside of the door where it's less safe.
I bet you could also
That up?
Oh.
Is that what you're going to do too, Derek?
If she feels all right, if we just look the other way.
Perfectly
mean-
fine on actually having some clothes.
Yeah,
She actually
I'll
remarks
just
that
move.
you and your friend have shown her more kindness in a single moment than her mother has shown her in...
Yeah, feel free to use the mace as light as much as you need. By the way, I'm a cleric of nature, a life cleric of nature. My god is Sylvanus. Nice to meet you, and feel free to use this light for you, I guess.
Right? By this point, she has gotten changed into some actual clothes. Looks far better than she did before. Far less a inmate of a very poorly run asylum and more like normal girl that's simply fallen on hardened times.
Hey, we almost saved the princess. Okay, let's continue like that. Very well. First of all, David, how did you even find her?
I was exploring, scouting the town.
And why this building?
Why not? It was mentioned in rumors. I investigate.
Right, fair enough. Okay. Well, good thing you did, I suppose. Anyone else here that we need to take care of?
Not that I know of.
Milady, is there anyone else here besides you that we should get out of here? In whispering tone.
More than ready to leave whenever you guys are. Sorry, I'm dealing with a kitty.
Ah. Yeah, I just asked quietly if there's anyone else here in need of rescue.
As far as she knows, it's just her, her two brothers, and her mother.
Where are your brothers?
There are a couple of people there. The sons have freedom to move around because if I remember correctly, they're notes. Rumors. Here we go.
Well, the thing is, if no one else needs...
Yeah, her two sons, they're local troublemakers, but they don't they're not locked away like this young lady was.
So there's no one else here in this house, okay.
Essentially, her brothers are the town drunkards.
Ah. Well, family, am I right?
Okay.
Okay,
They're not the light.
then, plan of retreat. How do we do this?
Just turn off the light and follow me.
Okay, I'll take back the mace. Roll stealth again. And another natural one. Of course, sure. I'm still not used to the like weightlessness of my legs.
Jared,
I
would
guess.
you like to help him out with your roll?
Yes. 24.
While walking, I almost jump against the ceiling.
You actually run into the wall and miss the doorway completely.
I'm like the Marsman.
You're sneakier with your armor on. That's the funniest thing.
I know.
Yes.
I'm not used to this weightlessness.
Oh god. You can
Okay.
You can see one person out here, but all you see of them is their behind. They're busy looking through the storage closet over there.
Yeah. I will lead them up towards here. Into the library.
I'm closing the door.
Okay.
Sylvanus blessing upon thee, my kitties.
I'm going to set the key to Stella's former room just on the table here. I don't need.
Are we not closing the door?
Okay, lead 'em
Making
into
sure
this
that they
room.
don't find evidence on you guys. Move.
Yep. Okay. I will point out the box to EL if he wants to go through it. I mentioned for Stella to come with me.
What's with the box? Why are you mentioning the box, David?
There are books and stuff in it.
Oh, books and stuff. What kind of books?
Sure you want to check?
I mean, he's telling me to notice
I'm just
them.
saying there's stuff in that box if you want to look through it. Because I
Is
can
it
only carry,
useful
I'm only
stuff?
going
Is
to
it
try and carry
important
one of you
stuff?
down at a time.
Hey, what did you
I
take
don't
from
find
that
it useful.
box from earlier?
Let's see. That is the wrong document. Let's see, I took the money.
Hmm.
Let's see. I think the money's the only thing I took. Oh, and the old letter, but that'll probably show to people later on because I wanted to
Okay.
basically, yep, yeah, these people are connected to, well, Strahd.
So,
Because we got Strahd's diary to compare to the handwriting of this letter, which is written by, well,
all right.
one Lord Vasily von Holtz, aka Strahd.
Alrighty. You're gonna take the new lady walker down while Rivale looks through that.
Mm-hmm.
So do you
Rivale,
want me to take it with me, or?
well,
That's
would
up
you
to
like to
you.
see what's inside it first?
Okay, I mean, he's telling me to notice them, so I'll take a look at them.
So,
Can I
You should
close
sort of-
this here somehow?
yep, this is just a secret door that hinges back open.
Yeah, I
you
would like
should
to
be
close
able
this
tight.
and take a look at the notes.
Put her
So,
down.
inside the box, some scrolls. You can tell they're notarized deeds for parcels of land given to the Wachter family by Count Strahd himself, nearly 4 centuries.
Okay.
And there's 2 books inside. A unbound manuscript titled The Devil We Know, and a treatise bound in black leather titled The Grimoire of the Four Quarters.
Grimoire.
Yes. Would you like to take them with you?
Yes, we need to investigate this. I think that's proof of something greater going on here behind the scenes. So better, it should be better saved before someone gets the chance to destroy it.
I am sending you a DM of what they actually are. There you go.
Okay, I'll put them into my inventory later.
Oh.
Well, now, but I mean, custom item and stuff. Yeah, I'm waiting for David here then.
Okay, and what?
Unless I'll have
Would
to
be
use
nice.
all my letters.
I'm going to take the one leather bag I found from that box, which was the one that had the 110 gold, and I'll give it to the young
Okay.
lady. Think of it as
Early
what is it
inheritance.
early inheritance from your mother. No. I'm glad I didn't add that gold to my inventory yet, so I'll just delete that out of
Alrighty.
that. I'll mark it off here.
If she wants to, I can give her a mask as well.
Oh,
Like I am carrying outfits from the Cult of the Dragon. I have like
okay. If she wants to wait there, she
10
can.
masks with me.
If she knows she has somewhere she'd rather be.
He
I
doesn't
gotta
really
go
have
get-
anywhere else to go.
Alright, well, I gotta
Can
get
you
my
please
friend
get me out
Red
of here
Fox to
first?
right
And then we think further. Thank you.
He feels doom creeping upon him without his armor.
Nah, I feel vulnerable
Yep.
and endangered here. Okay. Do we close the window or something?
I wouldn't worry about it unless... Because... I don't think we'll be back here anytime soon.
Okay. I mean, I would like to close the window anyway and remove all my fingerprints.
Okay.
I don't know if fingerprints are discovered here or not, but yeah, just in case. Paranoia or something, I don't know.
Hold tight.
We. I have to move. We. Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, I would say, Milady, follow us and to our group first.
Yeah.
What else do you want?
Not here, not right now. Unless David wants me to do something else here.
No, no.
Yeah, we
Nothing
good to
I
go?
can think of. No basement hiding bodies.
I mean, there is a corpse of which I don't know of.
The corpses that you've
But
seen.
okay.
Well, yeah, there is another corpse in the house besides the ones that suddenly showed up in the basement for some reason.
What
But there's not actually
Yeah,
a
that's
thing.
odd.
This is a player talking, not character.
up?
Because I remember the bone body in the master bedroom. Whatever floated her boat, well, she likes some stiff, I guess.
Rigor mortis works, I guess.
Yep.
Fucked up now that
I
I say
have
it
no
aloud,
idea
but oh
what
well.
is happening, but yeah. Okay, I suppose we are going back to the
Yeah.
group then.
Yes.
Yeah. How long did that take them?
I'd say about a good hour or two.
Okay, Nara's back up then, because she went to sleep at the time she was dead, so she's
Hmm.
sitting right by Unstripe.
Okay. Yeah, the whale is still studying. Okay, I suppose... Oh, Naira, you are also here.
Hey. Who's this young? Who's this?
Oh, one moment. Let me get around the corner. A moment. Yeah, AC20. Let me come back around. Hello, party people. Ah, I see we have a new companion.
Hi.
Yeah, so
You know who I am, silly.
yes, I saw you today at the church.
You saw me before then, silly.
Oh, right.
Lady Stella, this is our group. Twin Stripe, Nira, Valis, Animated Armor, aka Valis Leash.
Say hello, damn Venom.
Hello there.
She cautiously waves at everyone, but she seems rather awestruck being able to walk out of her own house. Nobody else knows what's going on and why she's acting this way, but Darrett and Ravala, you know very well that she's fairly starstruck
Yes.
just by actually being out of her own house now. And it's slowly sinking in that she doesn't have to go back.
Yes, we don't know what to do, quite frankly. People, I don't know if this is a safe area to talk details, but don't mention her to anyone. And you, I suppose, stay with us until we figure out what to do with you, okay? Let's call her Rebecca.
Let's call her whatever name she wishes to be called.
I already introduced her
Why
as
don't we
Lady
just let
Stella.
her choose her name?
Considering I already introduced her as the Lady Stella to everybody.
Oh, she already did. Okay, never
Hi,
mind.
this person's
Yep.
name is Stella. Let's call her Becky.
I mean,
That's
okay, I
fine.
guess the beans are spilled.
Well, that's just her name. What she reveals beyond that is up to her.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought she said her full name and who she is.
Oh no, I just said her first name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right,
Like,
sorry.
If
English.
she wants to reveal who exactly she is,
Yeah,
that's up to her.
yeah.
Okay, alright. Nara's gonna go up to the bar, the tavern. It's like, oh, wait. I can't see over this thing. Excuse me. I talk to the tavern owner. Order something. Hello?
Could always climb up on one of the stools.
True.
She finally climbed. Alright, fine. Hi!
Do you want uppies?
As you say hi to Stella, she just looks at you and goes, "My word, you're so small. What are you?" She looks dazzled by you. You could practically see sparkles around you as she's staring at you.
I'm a couple.
And this is where we rank the cuteness factor up to 11.
What?
Hi. Now she goes right over to the tavern where the people to order food. She gets up on one of the stools to do that, so... Like... I'd like to put a gold and order food for everyone.
By the way, milady, this is the moment where you can enjoy some tastier deliciousness.
Basically, Naira pays a gold for food,
Okay.
party members. And plus extra, plus, like, for the, lady.
Right.
It has some...
Get you up.
You already paid a gold, so...
Okay. So this is going to be for everybody. So, here's your menu. I'll set that up into Discord here. That is the entire URL, not the menu. Of course it randomizes and it chooses that as a fucking wine. Boop. You can have
Okay,
anything, I
that's
just
a
wouldn't recommend the wine.
Here's wines, play guava, rose, vampire's touch. Could I choose this plot wine? Ha! I think
Yeah.
that's not the winery. That's the wine from the winery, is it?
Probably not.
I think that's from Strahd's basement.
I would like to point out that the wine called Vampire's Touch was caused entirely by the generator.
Mhm.
But, it's...
Oh, the menu is randomly generated.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I was wondering where they got the ingredients for the last menu. Chimera kidneys.
You should have a charred woodpecker.
Well, that does not sound very filling. A woodpecker. It's a tiny
Laugh.
You
bird.
gotta
Golden
understand,
lager.
she's a cobalt, and she only paid 1 gold for the whole cruise, so 2 of those items are 2 gold pieces.
Yep.
I think I would like to refrain from the menu. Do you want me to go get survey? Never mind.
No, she's charred woodpecker. Pinstripe's gonna have roasted barracuda.
But anyway, you guys enjoy Stella. Get warm, I guess, and I'll go back to my carriage and finish the day, I guess. La 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 da 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 la 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 la. I have returned, people.
You preach and proselytize.
Yes.
Alright.
Pray to your heart's contents.
Well, Stella's definitely going to be digging into food. The good berry was nice, but the taste of actual food is going to be really, really, really good.
Yes. Yummy.
Gonna have
Hopefully
some
something
grilled
a little
pearl
bit more than
onions. Just some water.
Yeah, Harry's having a little bit of water.
I would like to pray again.
Alright, roll your religion. Is there anything else anybody else wants? Dallas?
SOT.
Or
Anything
What's
you
that?
want to do while you're in the tavern?
Cry.
You could get
Cry.
free food, basically.
Just sit up at the table and
free
start
food.
bawling. Uh,
Ira basically paid enough.
What? Why? What happened?
nothing. Anything you want to do, Darren?
Jared will probably pay for his own food. He's gonna get the Puritan chops.
Very good choice. Ira and
That
Twin
she couldn't
Stripes.
afford, yeah. Twin Stripes having the Barracuda because it was paid.
Fair enough.
At 7 for, and she's also having. Remember, Naira paid a gold piece for the whole party to have something, but of course, items were more than that. Some people can, but if they want something more than that, then yeah, they'll have to. But that's the way. I do not like your wine choice. I do not like the wine choices today.
Where the hell do they
I
get
guess-
Chimera kidneys?
I guess Naira did pay enough where she could get seconds technically. That was what, 7 silver for her, 7 silver for Twin Stripe. How much for Stella? What did Stella pay for her?
The onions are 4 silver.
You've essentially bought whatever it is you'd like to get. Anything else, they'll just divvy out as rounds to everybody else.
Yeah.
Essentially, you've paid for free meals for everybody.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. But,
Stella can have my meal, I guess.
He did have a bill. He had onions. Yeah.
So, I'll ask this. What is it you guys want to do today? Managed to rescue a lady from her very abusive home, and you still have some places left to go to in Phobia before confronting Strahd, unless you wish to do now.
No. So I suppose the day is now.
Can it be afternoon?
Yeah, it's ending
know.
slightly.
I know we'll soon have to go to Strahd's castle because if what I remember correctly from what we've been told and what we've discovered, the weapon we need to use that we can use against Strahd is in his castle. At least
I
if
thought it's
remember
somewhere
correctly.
in a family graveyard.
No.
We need to find it inside a family graveyard somewhere on the map. I thought.
You like a reminder where it is?
Because I could be misremembering.
Yeah, better yes, because as much as I remember, it's with the dead brother in the family graveyard somewhere.
His brother did have the sword, but are you sure that's who has it?
No. I doubt it, considering Strahd had his brother killed. And I'm willing to bet he did not let that blade stay with that weapon stay with his brother. Hi.
Well, yeah, if that was the course of actions, then probably yes, he has it somewhere secured. Maybe he tried to destroy it even, or maybe he locked it somewhere away. Maybe inside this castle, maybe somewhere else where people don't know about. Well, I don't know. We can explore like the rest areas of the town. Maybe give the major a hello. Maybe go to the lower left corner. Like today or next day.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. There's a lot of stuff we mostly. We got two places took, well, kind of taken care of. Dad did, but we don't know.
Let's see.
Well, I suggest we
Harvey.
finish everything as closest in Vallaki as possible and then go further and further.
Now, what you know, you did see that mansion, and there was that bridge you had to cross for Volley that went.
Yeah, that mansion.
Yes. And then there is the giant pond, lake, I think, to the north.
The lake.
Lake Vallaki with a mad wizard shooting fish.
Yes.
I think before we go into a ghost haunted house or to a wizard, we should maybe decide up front and prepare necessary spells. Should it
You're
come
not
to
here,
this?
remember? You're not here.
You're all the way up at
You are at the.
Surveyor's still at the
So-
archives.
So you can't.
We are talking in
Your
character
character's
now.
at- Really don't have to say I'm still quite new here, so say we. She said a mansion. She looks at that. No, actually, she's. Oh, Spirit. What places are there to go?
Maybe we should hold a meeting together on this day's evening and decide what we do tomorrow.
Let's see.
Is that I'm away from that. I'm away from the inn.
It was more like a out of character thing just now.
I was curious already, so she can do it. So
Well, one of the big rumors around town is about the Mad Mage of Mount Baratok, who hasn't been seen recently. There's a Vistani camp to the southwest.
That is
Yeah.
on the map.
A haunted mansion
pen.
to the west,
Correct.
and an abandoned village to the south.
That was the village that you
been
got
there?
into with Baba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the
that's the
village.
Baba one. That's
Bobby.
where Xanathia
Went boom.
fights to life.
There's still a hole
Okay,
in the
but
sky with
legendary.
sunlight coming through.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. I don't
That
think we
was
need to
it.
worry about Burgenmeister and his henchmen. No, at least we don't have to worry about his henchmen. I don't know what the Burgermeisters do. No. Let's see. There's the festival. Purple
Would you-
flashes.
To put a damper on your festival, it seems the festival has been cancelled after the Burgermeister has found his own son's head on him and his wife's bed. The guards are out in full force. They're currently looking everywhere for any kind of trace of the murderer, but so far, from what you've heard, they have found nothing.
Danny? We should investigate this.
For some
Either
reason,
today or tomorrow.
For some reason, the murderer was quite cruel. He took their son's head and placed it right at the end of their bed, right to see when they awoke.
Who could have done such possible thing? Maybe one of Strahd's minions. Or maybe it was just an enraged villager.
Don't slip.
Maybe it was the whole household.
Strahd probably did it, yeah.
Yeah, a person that did that, they can't possibly have any kind of humanity in them. Sips tea.
I mean, it also depends on the motivation behind it.
Motivation to put someone's head at the foot of the bed. It's gotta be a strong, deranged motivation.
Well, maybe the major pissed the people off that hard. I don't know. Do we want to investigate this?
Well, I mean, if we want to go off people who don't like the Burgermeister besides the villagers, I mean, we were already at the house of the person that probably hates him the most. Well, I don't think she really hates him that much now.
I think I perfectly encapsulated you with this Kermit. There we go. Yes.
Yep.
You could possibly help with the investigation if you...
So I don't really interest.
Doesn't relate to me.
Stuff no interest to me.
So,
I'm more
are we
interested
not
in this
going
man.
to do a murder quest?
I'd say not.
I'll leave that up to you all. Like I said, doesn't really bother me.
I
Death
really
is
don't
just a
think
part
we
of
should.
life.
I mean, yeah.
If they don't ask us to help, if they don't hire us to help, there we go. If they don't hire us,
That's a
it
good
ain't none of
point.
our
We should at least advertise ourselves while we are still here.
Why? We're not.
Twin
But
Strike
we're not.
she
But we're not
shoots
law
a
enforcement.
Twin Stripe shoots a glare at Rivali, at Eel.
Well, Yale's busy.
Why? While we are
You
still
know, he's
here.
back up here. He's
Oh,
back
he
up
came back?
there.
Okay. Hi, Lou.
Okay.
What's up?
Yeah,
Lou?
we are having a meeting here now.
Okay.
I, when Twin Stripe, both Twin Stripe and Naira is like, no.
I mean, none of us are really law enforcement type.
Well, we don't have to be if, like, the head of the town is, like,
I say we leave it to the local local law
Yeah.
enforcement. If they want to hire us to help, that's on them to approach us. It's not like we don't stick out.
I mean, okay. Do you know when this happened, roughly?
I don't know.
Oh, we
Okay.
have no clue. So don't go
Wait a
off
minute.
asking questions yet until they ask.
These are just things we're hearing. We're not, but it doesn't seem to relate to us, so we're not sticking our nose in it.
Okay, I guess. So, what else are we going to do today? Is there something else to do here in this town? To investigate, to check, or something? Maybe.
Just hold my notes once more about these rumors. Let's see.
I mean, while the day is not over, we can visit the lower left corner. Say hello, come back, and the next day either go to the ghost house or to the lake, maybe.
Lights, wolves and dire wolves.
Yeah, that
Dangerous to go fishing in the lake, but the drunk still does. Okay, hi. Yes, I've got a kitty.
I'm
Hi.
interested in maybe this mansion, or maybe the bridge.
Those are things we should approach tomorrow, maybe. But something up close here, literally in front of the door, could be the lower left corner.
There's
You know?
there's nothing of interest for me here, really. And right now, with a lot of high that's going on right now, probably isn't the thing to do right now.
Let's see.
Things are on high, almost at least a medium to medium high alert. Looking at noses and anything else, it might cause more alarm.
What were the gypsies called again?
Vistani.
Vistani, yes. So we are not going to visit the Vistani down left.
They're not well liked in town.
Are we ever going to visit them?
It's up to you all.
Aren't they outside of town anyway? They're like,
Devin, what do you say?
I don't care.
Okay, we are not making any progress here. Do we want to visit the Vestani in the lower left corner?
Up between you guys.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
go ahead if you want to, but I have nothing to know about these Vistani at all.
Ira's a blank slate. Malice just wants to
head.
stab people. Darren's here for the fingers. For volleying. Here to be the bright light.
I'm just here, man.
Volley,
I'm just here.
have you talked with the local preacher?
yes.
Has he mentioned anything of note? He or she, whatever?
Topics like those we haven't like discussed even.
Do you want an overview of what you and the priest have talked about?
I mean, sure, if we have talked about something, yes, why not? I mean, I just came there, said hello, made my face into the floor, gave them my carriage for today to actually pray.
The priest has talked about how there's been undead noted near the mansion. Unfortunately, he hasn't heard anything else around the surrounding area. The Vistani themselves stay mostly in their camp, besides the few people that actually come for trade. He hasn't heard much of anything else, least of all from farther south across the mountain, or anything further north by the lake, since it really leaves the area. The only reason they've noticed things moving around the mansion from someone in town who had a telescope and was looking around, and given how high up the mansion is, fairly easy from a good vantage point.
Oh, okay. So that's what we
It
already know.
sounds like these Vistani aren't even in the city.
Well, yes, they are outside the walls, in the lower left corner, inside the forest.
I have far to the left.
What did you say?
I still have far to the out.
Dissociated too.
Yeah, your microphone is getting a little in and out scratchy.
Sorry. Hit me. This freaking stupid thing. No.
Kitty. Pause. Ah.
So, what now?
That's entirely up to you guys.
Yes, what now about the Vestani?
You know what you know. What is it you're gonna go and find out? Because they don't really talk to the townsfolk.
Well, we are not the townsfolk.
You're in the middle of town, though.
Yes, but we are not from the town.
You're in the middle of town, though.
Yeah, we can't
I
tell
know, but we
If
have
we
to
want to
get
talk to 'em, we'd have
outside
to-
of town and go to the lower left corner.
So you
Is that what
heading
we
there?
wanna do?
Is that what everybody's agreed to?
Well, first guess I should have a conversation with the Lady Stella here. Now that you're free, what do you want to do?
Sadly, she knows, given what she has heard in the tavern from her time being here with you all, can't just leave unless she were to travel with you all. Otherwise, she'd more than likely go to the church and sanctuary.
Now, of your two
Yeah.
choices, which would you want to? Which do you want?
You would prefer to stick with you guys since you've been nice to her, actually taking care of her.
Hello?
There you
Hello.
go. Hi.
Welcome back.
I had to freaking leave because. Oh well. You hear me better now.
Maybe.
It does not help.
I cannot
I mean, you
answer that.
need to talk a little bit longer for us to distinguish.
I cannot
Well, it's
say
kinda hard
anything, because I dissociate. So this is the only people you should ask is those three over there, not me.
All right.
I was
so-
not. I was asking in general if they could hear me or not.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
I suppose since we have nothing, like no reason to go to the Vestani, we are not going to them. And Stella, I guess we should take her to, like, safety in any way. Like, either we maybe bring her back to the Abbey, preferably not to
The
Barovia,
Abbey?
because...
Oh, I wouldn't trust the Abbey. Not after what we did there.
Yeah, we went with the Abbey exactly. However,
Well, okay.
Yeah, if you're talking about the Abbey where we killed an angel.
It was an accident.
Not really.
I mean, yeah,
No.
it was on purpose, but it was a surprise.
Especially considering the fans.
But we
of
saved
that angel.
many mongrel folks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we did.
I don't know what you did, but I definitely did.
It wasn't just me.
I don't know.
do you not remember someone throwing a torch and lighting the whole thing on fire?
That was
Except that one,
wasn't
yeah.
that wasn't the Abbey.
Huh?
That wasn't the Abbey. That was that windmill.
Nope. No. I'm talking about Xanathia throwing her.
No, no, no. The two mongrel folks inside a like
Oh, that one, yeah.
little blanket base or whatever they did.
Yeah.
Oh, Xanaphia's barbecue.
Yeah, Xanathia's barbecue.
Anyways,
Not-
so Lady Stella feels safer with us. We'll try.
So she wants to stay with us.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's not necessarily safer with us, but if you want, unironically, prepare to die.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Like I said, it's not necessarily safer with us. We are every now and then dancing on death blades. With fights, combat,
That's
creatures and all that.
I think what the cleric is starting to say is that it might be quite a little risky coming with us.
See that bright spot on the horizon? That was our crewmate. Party member, I mean. Probably the only real safest spot there, like here now in all of Barovia. A divine ground, unaffected by Strahd's influence. Impassable for anything evil. But there's
Okay,
literally nothing there except a divine spot. And a grave.
Oh, a memorial.
Yes. What I'm hinting about is, we fought there.
Well, basically, it's the age-old story that just about anybody knows anything about adventurers. Adventuring life is not safe.
Yes.
But I think, given current circumstances, I don't
Can
blame
you
her for feeling
fight?
safe with some. I doubt it. She is a noble. She is an aristocrat's daughter that has been abused, and obviously.
Stella,
well
what
taken
can
care
you
of,
do?
so-
Bella doesn't really have much in her repertoire. Magic isn't very well taught, but from her time of being, as she distastefully puts it, being little kitty, she at least knows the basics of being stealthy. Did manage to hide a shiv on her once to try and get out of her room. She did actually manage to get out, but not for very long.
I guess Derek has found himself a pupil.
I was just going to say that, David. I think you just found your youngling, basically.
This is
Parents found him a pupil.
Darren just goes back home. Everyone, this is my foundling. Fucking Mandalorian now. Nice.
No,
Okay.
Not only that, Naira possibly made a friend.
Possibly, yes.
Yes, with Jared.
Hmm.
Think of him as Big Lizard. Big Skelly.
Okay, okay.
because-
So we have something like a little inputful character creation going on here. So from what I understand, she has more or less talent to become a rogue.
Possibly.
No, not necessarily a rogue. But
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay, we got a very rough diamond here. Can you fight in any way? Maybe fencing,
No.
or maybe just basic sword swings,
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
she
bow
doesn't.
shooting.
She doesn't have any gear or equipment, and the most she's done is a tiny little shiv. That's about it.
So
Oh,
you have no experience in any sort of combat sports.
well, since she has mentioned having some knowledge of stealth, let's leave it for me to instruct her. Since
I'm just exploring the possibilities.
well, like I said, she does not have.
So
As
nothing at all.
we should know, she's not trained yet.
Okay.
But if she wishes, I can try. I can start teaching her.
So, Stella, would you like just to stay with us, or would you like to become an adventurer? Possibly even one day, eventually fighting Strahd himself.
Well, I would
Should
go
it
that
come
far.
to this.
That sounds
I
like
would
a
not
big
go
thing
that
to
far.
ask.
She must
If we
know
go-
what she's getting into.
If we're going to go fight, when we go to fight Strahd, she won't be coming with us. She will stay with the carriage.
Okay.
Because I
Or
don't
that.
care how much you love your horses, we're not taking them into Strahd's camp.
I know, I'm just saying. She needs to be wary of what could happen.
Considering what she's been going through up till now, I'm pretty sure she's probably more wary than most of us.
Okay, so,
Be right back. I'm gonna take a potty break and
All right.
okay. So again, Stella, do you just want to stay with us or become an adventurer yourself?
Like to become an adventurer, thanks.
Oh. Are you interested in magic?
Magic?
Yes, I'm looking at Dam Venom for this question. Oh, I should
I
get.
got this something. I got this something. I like to cast throw it back.
Give me a performance check. Go on, give me a performance check.
Oh, you really
Have
wanted it? Okay, cool.
Yep. You're gonna do,
Have some guidance.
There you go.
as you do this, you are currently having copper pieces bouncing off your ass as you shake it.
I like to
God.
cast throwing it back.
Jesus.
Oh god, not throwing it back.
The party bar.
I know where that is from.
The meter is taking too long. I have to do something.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
like I said, if Stella is willing, I will take her. I will take on the role as her mentor while she is with us, until such time she either feels she can go on her own, continues with us, or until my likely death.
Not on my watch.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta
And
remember,
if she...
lizard folk are very short-lived.
Oh. Not on my watch. And if she has interest or even any affinity in magic, we have a Dam Venom and a Surveyor here. One moment, let me get Surveyor.
Well, we have a wide variety of magic she can learn from if she so chooses.
Oh, and the
And
Druid, yes.
You have murdered a lot of mages and taken their spellbooks.
also can learn. You also have a druid that can help her. You also have a.
Like I said, a variety of
Tinkerer.
magic. Between sorcery, clerical, druidic,
Artificer.
yep, the artificer,
Maybe she will become a blade singer, who knows?
and whatever black magic that Derek uses. Okay, but yes. While adventuring with us, she has a lot of potential training she can go through.
I heard someone is
And-
interested in magic. Arcane knowledge?
Perhaps.
step at a time. Uh,
You know,
uh,
out of everybody in the party, there's only 2 party members that don't have actual magic casting abilities.
Well, maybe they
Mm.
have.
Well, there kind of does, but it doesn't classify as a spell casting
Maybe
feature.
they have affinity, but they don't know any techniques to
Anyways.
cast spells.
But, anywho. So Stella comes with us, and she, like I said, I can teach her the ways of stealth. I can show her how to use it. I can show her how to stab. I can show her how to use weapons.
Well, then I suppose we are now welcoming a new party member.
Well, probably more like a party mascot. Like I said, she's not she can't do adventuring yet. She requires training, something we won't be able to seriously do until after, well, we take care of Strahd.
yeah.
Like I said, while she's with us, I can show her some ropes, but she won't be getting.
Well, then I guess welcome to the party, intern Stella. She's our party intern then.
She just gets paid better than interns.
Yep.
Oh, now that that's settled.
Okay, so I suppose since we have no real reason to visit the Vestani, we won't visit them for now. Then, most likely, what are we going to do tomorrow?
I'd say we go ahead and go.
The mansion?
Oh, we have the mansion. I'm kind of interested in the mansion, but that's just me. You know, you guys go ahead and decide.
Okay, so mansion, lake. What else? Strange bridge. Yeah, the Revenant somewhere on the map. Being lost, probably. Did we get XP from the fulfilled quest with the magic seeds?
They do have a
Not all
But
of
they were
us, anyways.
delivered, I thought.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're delivered the seed.
You did deliver that back.
Yes.
Yes.
I actually forgot that you did that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I didn't think
problem.
of you guys actually going there yourself.
Yeah, Derek,
Yeah, he did that.
considering he's got the
He
most
flew there.
direct route there.
Yeah, he flew there while we were on our way back to Valaki from the legendary moment.
Okay.
Yes.
Essentially put,
Sorry for the skipped conversation with the quest succeeding. He probably said thank you and all.
since you didn't actually bring along your cart, they couldn't give you the 6 barrels of wine that they wanted to give you as a payment. But they said that they would certainly send something along to help you in your travels. Derek, you are not sure what it is quite yet.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Okay. I'll pass along that they wanted to give us, you said 6 barrels?
Yep, they were 6 barrels, but they kept them there at the winery because you didn't have the cart with you. So they said instead that they'd be sending along some help for whenever you travel carriage.
Okay. Alright, I'll pass along the information then.
Did I understand correct that we get delivered something?
It didn't get delivered to you. Something
Yet.
was sent to you, but it wasn't wine.
Ah, okay. So,
Yeah.
okay. So we are expecting a package, so to say.
What do you say?
Okay. Okay.
Refresh.
Okay,
the
that's
map.
that. Do we get the XP for that?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Okay, that was that. Then there are two green power crystals which damn venom nicked, which I don't know about. The statue thingy or whatever it was that he nicked from the dancing mongrel folks in the abbey, for which I don't know about. What else was there? That is
I'm
still
guessing
open.
you're saying this out of character because
Yeah, of course I am. I am thinking with you all what we are like. What is still open? What kind of side quests?
as
The
I think
family grave. Do we need to find the family grave still?
Give me
The head.
Give me a history check real quick.
History check. Okay. And guidance. Nice. So a 28 history. If that's allowed.
28. From what
Yes,
you
with
remember, the family crypt of House Strahd is actually within the castle.
Ah. Okay, never mind then. So we don't have to find it.
Garrett,
There is.
there is a certain someone who has been set up for you. It's PM to you, and they are available for claiming. That for you.
Okay. The head. Are you going to ask the head questions now?
Yeah, speak with the dead.
The head from the tower. From the anti-magic rules tower.
Do you have speak with the dead?
Do I have it prepared? One moment. Do I have it unprepared by now? One moment. Yes, I still have it prepared. Because last time we didn't use it after all, and then we lost Xanafia. Yeah, I actually still have it prepared because the question is still open. Are we going to ask questions to the head? And if yes, what kind of questions? The questions that I have noted down are... One moment. Speak with dead questions. What can you tell me about you? And the second question, what everything can you tell me about the area, including everything with the tower in which we found you?
Oh, okay. So your first question first.
So we would have 3 questions left, you know?
So your first question.
You know what? I'm going to DM them to you. Those are the questions that I have noted down, so to remember them for the head should we ask finally. And I would like to know if the party also has any ideas that we could ask that are important. Because I don't want to waste the 5 questions, I think, because then we would have to wait 10 days, you know? That's meh.
Ira doesn't have any questions because she's still new. Yeah, so
I mean, this is more like an auto-character thing now,
Okay.
with all the players here.
As you cast the...
And...
Are you doing this straight in the middle of the tavern?
No. Not now. We have to do it still, and I'm just going with you through the questions
If you're
that I
gonna...
have wrote down. We probably will do that somewhere, like, more privately. But while the day is not over yet, I would maybe like to do that. But for that, I would like to hear your input to this. Like, what kind of questions, maybe, like, you know, any ideas to
So-
that?
And Stripe's gonna mention, you perhaps want to probably go outside of town to ask these questions.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
So you
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't think it's very wise to do that in the middle of town.
Yeah, just
You
hey,
probably
there's a
want
box
to
with a head
make-
in it, and there was a head put at the bottom of the bed of the Burgermeister. Totally no coincidence or connection.
Yeah.
Shit.
You probably want to take Eric with you or someone else to also ask questions.
But there's most likely a clear difference between them, but yeah. So are we going to ask the questions today outside of town?
You ask someone to go with you that can ask also questions if needed.
Do you people
Garrett,
have...
do you have any questions you want to ask the skull or the head?
Oh, the perfectly preserved head. It really is
She
a
doesn't
perfectly
know-
preserved
she
head.
doesn't know. She doesn't
I know. Yeah, okay. Sorry, you were
If it
talking
was
in
a
character.
preserved head, you just said a head, so she. Remember, we picked up Twin Stripe and the other after the tower.
I know. It was after the tower.
Garrett, do you have any questions for the perfectly preserved head?
Not really. The only use I see for a head like that is travel ration.
Alice,
I
do you have
don't
any
think
questions?
this one is edible. With what it got preserved, I mean.
Alice, do you have any questions for the perfectly preserved head?
Huh? Sorry, I was too busy throwing it back, man.
He's still got coins bouncing off his ass. He still hasn't
How
picked
many
up.
coins is he earning?
He hasn't picked up any. He's just on top of a table. They bounced on the floor.
Okay.
And how many
so
viewers does he have?
The entire tavern.
I'm breaking it down, dancing.
You got a new occupation. Table dancer.
Oh, I guess the only one who has questions is you, and you only have 2 of them, right?
Yes. Well, okay, I suppose, people, follow me all outside of town, I guess, somewhere, like,
Yeah, going.
private enough. And should some questions come up, mention them before continuing with the spell, okay? If necessary, I'll
If
hold,
you don't
I'll
mind,
keep the... Yes?
Garrett, if you don't mind, keep an eye on our cleric.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 heads are thinking 7. 7 heads are thinking better than 2. Let's all go together.
I am keeping an eye on our little friend.
Which one?
Obviously, Valis is dancing.
I'm trying to earn us some money, damn it.
And the little
Money that
one
we don't really
is...
need.
The little one is not really interested in going to town either, looks like.
Wait a moment. Stella. I am whispering to her, you are of something like higher family, correct? Come with us, maybe you know this head.
Oh my god.
Considering
What if it's a noble?
considering she's been a prisoner of her room for, probably for most of her life, I doubt it.
I mean, she's barely
Yeah.
tolerating the fact that you have a head in a box, so.
It's like,
Don't worry, it's adventuring is all about mystery sometimes in many shapes and forms, and this is one of them.
Hey,
Genuinely.
Mr. Cleric, how about we wait until it's really more important to do such? Because obviously no one here is willing to go with you. Check this head.
Except Surveyor.
Except him.
I mean,
but
if we
still.
really want to split the party.
I want magic. I like magic.
Oh, but we don't want to split the party.
Okay.
Alright, damn it, I go with you. Sorry, party people. I gotta go.
Oh. Everyone is a town is sad. How many coins did you earn?
Let's see.
Good question. How much do I earn from that? From breaking it down?
Let me see here. You're doing
I
it
was
for...
basically going it back that whole time.
It was just copper coins, so let's see here.
Chocolate? Okay.
Oh, let's see. Definitely. That number.
Look at that booty, I want the booty. Do the booty, the booty.
You managed to find at least 6 silvers worth of copper pieces on the floor.
Damn! Wow! Okay.
Say.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he is the only one that actually started working here in this town.
Yes, he started working the oldest job in existence.
Wow.
Sick. Congratulations, you've earned a new title, Mr. Throwback.
He said 67 pieces and 60 copper.
There
Weapon,
we
you
go.
are so random and chaotic, you know that, right?
You are now
Either
officially...
you stab someone...
You are now officially Mr. Throwback Salon.
Wow.
Now, all I can think of is freaking. What's his name?
What?
One shot quester character, dude.
The oath of throwing it back.
Paladin.
Yeah, except it was a paladin, the oath of throwing it back.
Yeah. That's from where he got that from, probably.
Yup.
Probably, maybe.
Instead, it's the sorcerer this time.
Yeah, either he stabs people, or he casts a spell rarely, or he does something like this. Or jumps into the water and finds a hidden stash.
Okay.
You know?
I'm just simply better.
He's built different.
It's all natural, bitch.
Alright.
Oh god! Like what
Alright.
you see?
Yeah, you like what you see?
Jesus Christ.
Oh god! And all we just see is 2 little buns like slightly shaking. I don't know. It's your
Oh,
character, you say
God.
how big they are.
Too late, boys.
God. You even shaked open a door or something.
Chris is gonna be so disappointed in me.
So we are going out of town. I say... I mean, I don't know, let's do it... characters are so tiny. We do it maybe... here?
There's the throwback paladin. His short has been thrown in. It's about midway through, but there you go. It's Duke Lee Davis is who you're thinking of on YouTube.
God. Yeah. Why is he called Duke Lee Davis? But yeah, I know this is short. Okay,
May not be a
people.
bard, but I'm associated with high charisma.
Yeah. 7 silver worth of charisma.
Yeah,
Okay, so speak with deads. Let me read into it really quickly. Nine along it to answer the questions you pose. The cosmos life and Muslim can be under this. The Spanish we can answer 5 questions. The cosmos only what new in life includes languages. These are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive. It's a cops under no compulsion to offer a truth for us if you are hostile to it or is an enemy. The spell doesn't return the creature's soul to his body.
I might have a question. I might have it send a DM to you as a question.
Okay.
All I can hear as you're doing this is just essentially like some legal person reading out the small print.
Yeah, I wanted to know if anyone can ask questions or only me because I'm casting, but it's not defined. Therefore, I'm just going to close the ears, I guess, if it's... Yeah, so it doesn't accidentally answer something.
Okay.
Yeah, so... I guess, let's not look like enemies. And wear the holy attire and maybe take off the helmet.
Okay, so you're gonna start with your 2 questions then?
Yes, I would like to cast this spell. Sadly, it's not a ritual. Yeah, so that's 1 slot at the most minimum, 3rd level. And my first question is...
What can you tell him about yourself?
Yes.
One thing you gotta know about Naira? Naira's armor is just a little metal piece on her clothing.
What the head can
I'm
tell you
ready.
about itself is that it was a Vistani named Jan. He was banished from his clan for stealing, but he was offered a ride by a half-elf bard named Octavio. The two traveled together for multiple days, but their time together was rather tense. Reason was that Rictavio was looking for a road to Barovia, while Jan was trying to leave it off. Due to this, Jan tried to steal the wagon as well as Rictavio's pet monkey, but Rictavio got the better of him and drove a sword through his gullet and killed him. Other than that, doesn't know where his body is, believes his head was preserved with magical oils, because Rictavio would keep casting Speak with the Dead to ask him questions about the Vistani of Barovia. Jan believes that half-elf plans to cause great harm to the Vistani and begs you to warn his people.
And we suddenly have a reason to talk to them now.
The second question, unfortunately, he has no idea what tower you're speaking of, considering he's only seen the inside of it, that one room at the very top, and the place you have him now.
So he doesn't know anything about, anything about the tower. Can you give me the full answer per DM? I would like to make notes of it. Okay. I am closing the ears. Well, we certainly have a reason to actually talk to the Vistani. 3 questions left. I'm asking the group with ears closed, of course. Anyone else you would like to ask him?
Nothing. But DM, may I change a infusion since I got the item I wanted the infusion for?
Yes.
Okay, because if no one has anything else to add to this, would you like to go? Wait, let me read the spell again. 10 minutes. Okay. How fast can we go to the lower left Vistani camp? I would like to bring the head while it's still under the spell to the Vistani tell them what happened, what is happening right now, and if they have like 3 questions that they can ask. I mean, it's about them that is the topic here, you know?
Okay. Let me
Can we do that?
good. Just a second.
Fortunately, it's on this side of the town that we decided to do it.
We're gonna head to the camp down in the lower left then.
Yes, I am maybe covering the head with one of the many capes that I have, so to not spook everyone on the way, I guess. But yeah, having the ears closed to prevent the spell from advancing, and yeah, we have 10 minutes for it, all in all.
Alright.
So yeah, I would like to go to the Vistani camp, tell them, introduce ourselves quickly, tell them what is happening, who he is, what he told us, and if they want to know anything specific, because we have nothing to proceed for with the spell. And it, what's the word? One moment, Google. It concerns them.
Go. There you all are on the map.
Okay.
She has to find a gem, or it's a bad thing. Oh,
So how big is this one? 10 feet. Okay.
Yep, not 100 feet.
Not so crazy.
It won't take you
Hey.
3 hours to move halfway across the map.
Yes,
Of
thank you.
course,
Oh,
North
God,
is-
please.
now this is another one where the
Yeah.
compass is wonky.
Up.
North is to the right.
Let's just
West
say. Let's just say up, down, left, and right. It's always the same.
Wait, this a
Gravity
carnival?
can be trusted, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it's a camp. Okay, never mind. I thought it's a
It's a camp.
carnival. I was like, we're going to carnival?
My people.
No carnival.
Carnival.
Oh, I could throw it back in there.
Okay.
I could,
You probably get
So
more
yeah,
than
let's-
just coins.
like, what?
STD.
A marriage, maybe?
Mess!
Anyway.
Wake up in the
Yeah, I
stables
don't know.
with a
Maybe it's
donkey.
a marriage.
Marriage.
Why did you
uh,
marry this tiefling sorcerer? For his
tradition.
ass?
Look at those buns. They are perfect.
Mess, not too far.
I don't
Wait
know.
a minute.
Anyway. Okay, back to the game. Let's approach them quickly, diplomatically.
Hurry up! Run!
Vistani, respectfully.
Respectfully,
got,
Vistani! Respectfully, Vistani!
Yes, thankful Vistani, we got news that concern you and your safety, like literally. We have like 7 minutes left.
Give me a second here. Hey,
Me with the me running,
I was gonna look
running
at-
with
Uh-huh.
the speaker.
Christ.
Actually,
Hey.
can Naira see Derek right now?
You can, if that's what he wants.
Because if she can, she's going to ask him, yeah, are they always like that?
Yes.
If Stella has questions, just tell her that this is exactly how adventuring looks like.
Okay, as you all enter,
Sometimes.
you can see the woods part to reveal an expansive clearing. There's a small, grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. There is fog obscuring the details, since it's pretty foggy around here. See, the buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns aiming from tilted east. On top of the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring up to the hole in the top. You can see there's bright lights coming from the tent within. Even at this distance, you can smell the odors of wine and horses that come from the.
Oh. Maybe they're like wine barrels. Okay. Well, I greeted them by now. What do they do?
Give me a second here. Get this
Don't
going.
worry. You have like as much time as you need IRL.
I mean, it doesn't help. I click, and a freaking, what is it? And a freaking sorcerer runs up with the armor for the leash running right behind.
I know.
As you come up
Does
to
it matter?
this wagon right in front of you, Rivale,
Yes.
you can hear snoring, even despite all your
Shit.
shouting. As you look in, you can see 3 very drunken Vistani, completely sloshed and out of it.
Shit.
There is noises coming from the tent, however.
Okay.
Oh.
Vestani, someone, Vestani, quick, like 6 minutes left, anyone? Quick, please, we got detrimental news to you and eventually your safety.
They can't hear you over the noises in the tent, which you recognize as the crack of a whip by howls of a young man in pain.
Okay, shit, this either got very kinky or very, bad. Where's the entrance?
There's only one way to find out.
Not looking into it. Ah, damn it. I hope no one is being punished and it's just evening tradition. Someone inside the tent? Quick, please. I may be a bearer of bad news, but for that we have to ask 3 questions, which we have like 5 minutes for.
Alright. Gonna have to look in.
I guess carefully. I hope no one is being like... I hope they are not being attacked. And I hope it's either just roleplay or someone is being punished for a crime.
What did you learn about the Vistani? They're very kinky.
Or that, okay. I can deal with that, don't worry. I'm a cleric of nature.
As you go towards the tent, you can see piled outside of it several empty casks of wine. You still hear the cracking of whip, but the howling of the young man has died down a little bit. There's 3 sputtering campfires that fill the tent with smoke, and through the haze you see at least 6 Vistani passed out in various places on the dead grass. Some of them even draped over some empty casks. In the middle, hugging the central tent pole with his wrists bound with rope and his back streaked with blood, is a barely conscious and shirtless teen. There's an older, larger man in studded leather armor that has holding a lash that has apparently been used on the young man, a horsewhip. Standing in the bigger man's shadow is a third man also clad in studded leather. You hear him say quite clearly, now that it's gotten quieter, "Brother, I think Alexei has learned his lesson."
Okay, it was punishment.
But they hear you through that, and they both turn to you. What are you saying?
Okay, good. Okay, hello and good day, gentlemen. I know this is a very sudden visit. I bring you news with roughly 5 minutes left about concerning your safety. We found someone from the Vistani. Are you two a part of the Vistani tribe here?
As you say this, both of the brothers look at each other a little bewildered, but the one on the right with the very decent beard goes, "Of course we are, my friend. We are the Vistani, and we are very good hosts to all who come across us. The fact that you come with dire news for us, while not a good thing, is very thankful that you come to warn us. But I must ask, what is this warning you are speaking of?"
are they telling the truth?
Yes.
Okay. We found one Westani. I don't know if it's one of yours or one of another tribe. I don't know how your tribe system works. We found Jan and he is dead. I would like to unshake the cape from the head of Jan.
So you're just showing them a head in a box.
Well, a head in my hands, basically, with covered ears.
They both stop. Look at the head. Look at you. Look back down to the head. Look at each other. Look at you. And even
We have no time for this.
and even
We found
without
this head.
and even without an insight check, you can tell they're not buying bullshit right now. You had best tell them what it is that's going on.
Okay. We found a tower somewhere to the west of Barovia. We found this perfectly preserved head, by the way, if you look at it. We cast a spell to communicate with the head called Speak Undead. We already asked 2 questions. It introduced itself as Jan and blah 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 blah. What he said to me, to us, I mean. Yes. I asked the second question, nothing about the tower, and there are 3 questions left that you would like to ask Jan concerning yourself, because it's about your safety. That, like I mentioned, the Jan just mentioned to us, and we have roughly like 4 minutes left for the spell now.
Okay. Erigel, the man on the right there, look at his brother. From what you can tell, they look very similar. Look back at the head while his brother is rubbing his chin, trying to digest this word vomit that you have just thrown at him with a head in your hands. And he's just trying to think. He steps forward to the head and says, yes, hello?
Okay. Rules of the spell. Now there are 3 questions left. Roughly 4 minutes left. Ask like a question. Okay, a question you would like it to answer you. Like, what is the type of day or something like that? I don't know, because we don't have anything else for it to ask. And if the time is up, we have to wait like 10 days before we can ask this again. For example, one question would be, Jan, I'm uncovering the ears. What questions did the guy ask you every time he casted the spell on you?
Okay. So after you explain this to him, he calmly nods while his brother here is still shaking his head in doubt. First question he asks...
First, it's a question I just asked as a example. Like, what are the questions that the guy, I forgot the name already, asked Jan with Speak Undead before us, you know?
So he's
what
got,
you mentioned
he's
earlier.
got the man's name Jan, and that there's
Yes.
danger coming towards the Vistani from you out.
Yes.
So, he's going to ask the head then, what is the danger and who does it come from? From this, Jan will repeat what he said about Rectavio being a possible problem for the Vistani. Going to nod his head, think a little more, because he does not recognize Jan. The next question he's going to ask is, which Vistani camp are you from? Jan details that he's from the camp that's closest to the village of Barovia, along the shores of the river.
Oh, this one.
And for his final question, he asks how he would like to be buried. Jan details that he would like to be buried with his body, but he doesn't know where it is. In such a case, he would like to be cremated, so he could not be raised back from the dead, as he has apparently, to his knowledge, been done so multiple times for questioning.
How many questions were those now?
That would have been a
3.
total of
Yeah,
5.
because he did.
So the 2 you asked and the 3 that asked.
Okay. I would have liked to know what the questions were that they asked him.
Yeah, to like.
Like, what's his name again? Who interrogated him?
You don't have their names yet.
So, did who killed him again?
Octavio.
And did he cast Dead, speak with Dead on him? Jan said that someone.
You never asked that
Casted-
question, but the 5 questions are up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Right.
there's that. And since you were the closest to what we knew were with Tali, we came to you. So I suppose you are safe, but the others are not. I don't know if that matters, but yeah.
Just as a note, this is probably where I'm going to call it a night. 'Cause,
Getting late.
yeah, and it's quieted down downstairs, so I should be able to get some sleep.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, David.
You'll have a good night.
Have a good night, too.
You too.
Good night, David. Until next
Night.
time.
Anybody else got anything they need to do?
No, we can continue.
Yeah, I gotta go back to bed. I need to take a nap. I'm kidding.
No, not you as well.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Okay, so. Damn it! I should write down the name of. Anyway, we have the VOD. Yeah. What now? So he is not from this tribe, but from the one that we passed. I think was that the one where that one lady gave them random cards or something.
Yes.
That one, yes. Okay, yeah, we know those. I would like to mention this that we did pass those with Tani. That means we have to return to them as soon as we can, because they may not survive if we decide to go to the ghost house first.
The Vistani that you showed the head to is going to actually take it from your hands because already got people that he can send out for that. And they'll be much faster since they know the byways and safe paths that most others do not. So that runner will be there before
guess-
the end of the
okay.
day.
Yeah.
IRL day or in-game day?
In-game day.
Okay.
In game.
Oh well, so
The
I
Vistani
guess
have
that's-
ways of talking to him.
yeah, okay. So I guess that's it then.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, well then, what do we do now? So yeah, maybe we should introduce ourselves a little bit.
Probably would be
So,
good to
yeah, now-
introduce yourselves to the guys that you just brought a severed head to. Yes. They're still a little
Yeah, so we-
bewildered, but they've seen some
Yeah,
strange things
sorry.
in their time.
Yeah, sorry about that. We are adventurers, and we came across this head, as I mentioned, inside the tower. Decided to ask it questions. Finally, learned what you just learned, and came here because you were the closest with Tani we knew of.
This yourself, not just talk right.
But I suppose if you can handle that, I mean, it's your internal politics, then I suppose. but if there's something we can help, because oh no, they are suddenly in danger, you can find us right now in Valaki. Every now and then, not every day, but we are stopping there regularly.
You're not gonna introduce your name to him?
Oh, would you like to hear my name?
I mean, that's as you introduce yourself. I mean, that's me. This is me outside game because my character's nowhere near him.
Okay, I need a clear text now. Because I already forgot.
You forgot your name.
Do I how much of that introduction is still missing?
All right.
Yeah.
They are a little befuddled by the fact that you basically ran into their camp screaming with a fucking head in your hands.
And a little introduction would be nice.
Yeah, so like I said, we are adventurers, came across this head. I am, I guess, okay, heal, life cleric of nature, and yeah, you know the rest by now. So, sorry for bothering you, but I guess better safe than sorry, am I right? Yeah, don't mind my looks, it's just my working attire.
Now, easy there, cleric. Hello, I'm Twin Straight. I can be a little out there. But yes, we did come across. They did come across your head. They just hired me when they got to Valaki. Well, the person who hired me, she's in a better place right now. Let's just say that.
She became a legend, literally. Look at the horizon.
I'm talking, mind you.
Sorry.
Oh, yes. But they did come across her. We did do the ritual, or the spell outside of town, so not to raise
Respectfully.
alarm. Of course. But please, I'm talking.
I'm sorry.
Yes. But yeah, I'm Twin Stripe. Naira's back there. She's a little kobold. But yes, we are a group of adventurers.
Go home, go bed.
But yes.
Go home, go to bed.
Hey, madam, you do know I have to zoom out of the map to see everyone, yes?
But I think we should get going though. We have a lot of other things we need to do. But you can always catch us in Valaki if you need anything.
Yes, yeah, like I said, I guess, I mean, it's your politics, I guess, if you want them in there, fine, that's fine. If they need, I guess, help after all, you know where to find us, I guess. Sorry for the...
You can go on.
Yes. Sorry for disturbing you.
You can go on. Yes. We apologize for interrupting if we were. But I thought it'd be best to get to you as soon as possible. So, thank you, and we will be off.
Stay safe and Sylvanus be with you. Goodbye. I mean, I don't know, do they want to say something to this, or...
I mean, they're thanking you for
Dear
bringing them
Lord.
back for proper burial and everything, but they don't really have any other reason to chat with you unless you want to ask them anything.
Do they trade something?
Stripe doesn't have any.
They have potions that'll let you get out of the fog.
Let's go.
What does that mean?
Fog around Barovia.
Wait, do they sell potions that make us leave Barovia?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's such a detrimental information. Okay. Well, that's interesting to know. For future. Should we suddenly leave or something? I don't know. Have a good night. I'm sorry again for shocking you like this. Stay safe. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm gonna run screaming into your camp, bring you the severed head, and bye.
I mean, I did explain everything. So yeah, we are
Fair.
leaving now, I guess. Oops, I almost deleted us.
Alright, y'all heading back to camp? Or not back to
Yes.
camp, back to town?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should probably try to go. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
for the long rest and then probably head back out. Mansion.
So I suppose this is now the end of this in-game day.
True, unless you want to set up for something.
I mean, now I think we should
I
decide what
want
we
to
do
get
the
together
next
with-
day.
Don't want to head out towards nighttime?
No.
I would.
No.
Yeah, I would.
Why?
Hey, why not?
Because Barovia?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you want to head out there at nighttime?
No.
Long rest, sleep. We need a long rest.
Yes, please. What do we do?
Nah, you'll be fine. We didn't even go in combat either.
What do we do next day? I would like to prepare spells.
I think we're
And disgusting.
at
I'm
the
kidding.
mansion.
So, do we go to the mansion?
I the mansion. That's just Naira saying that. When Strahd
Take
is
a look.
along for the ride wherever they may go.
Let me take a look at the maps. This is the
you
map.
wanted to go to mansion anyway when we.
This
when
is
we
the
went
travel
to
map.
the,
We are here. The mansion is further away than the lake by a few hours.
I really don't want to go to the lake right now.
We can
mean-
go right now. We can go over there right now.
No, let's prepare spells maybe first after the long rest for undead encounter. And trust me, I need to do
know.
something.
Fucking fun, damn it.
Damn Venom, I
we
need
will
to
be
do
having
something.
fun.
While we
Nah,
have,
yeah.
while I
Oh
still
my
have,
goodness.
while
The
I
sooner
still
the
have
better.
today's spell slots left, let me do something, okay?
Yeah, he needs to recruit
Yeah.
his spell slots. He just
That too.
used a spell.
God
Actually
damn it,
used-
guys.
Yeah,
Time
no.
to go to bed.
Okay, so
I-
we are
Long rest.
sleeping now?
Yep.
We are long rest.
Okay, good. Short long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I already
Uh,
need the gem worth of that 100 gold now.
I can't believe you became a table dancer.
Let's worry about it. If you don't go to bed right now, I'm gonna throw a fight.
There'll
I
be
already
hands.
did the long
And
rest thingy.
while I haven't added it, Phallus, you have earned the Dagger Master feat, so your daggers will hurt more. I just
Wait,
have
what?
What?
I did
What?
your
I did-
dexterity check for you earlier when you weren't here. I didn't have
Uh-huh.
a notice whether or not you were popping up, so I did it for you, and it was the final one you need to get Dagger Master. So your daggers are even
Side-eye.
deadlier now.
Side-eye.
Oh my god. By how much deadlier?
Oh, they now do a d6 damage.
And how much did they do before?
I think it was 1d4.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
1d4.
let's see.
Yeah.
Gets a +1 bonus to all attack rolls made with daggers and dagger-like weapons with the finesse trait. Making a ranged attack with a dagger, attacking at long range does not impose disadvantage. And his precision able to deal one size higher damage, so 1d6 instead of 1d4. Additionally, he can choose to make them piercing or slashing damage now.
Oh.
So he can change the
Nice.
damage type.
Now we
I
should
guess,
probably
okay.
Head out to, we should probably head out to the mansion. Now.
Yes. And I need to make notes because after the session I have to do something for the last day where I still had the spell slots. Oh, how fast can I do this now?
If you have to ask that, probably not fast enough.
Probably not.
Okay, then I'll do this after session.
Eh,
But what I definitely would like to give a damn venom is a glyph of warding with, do I have it prepared? I think I do, yes. With, what is it called? Where is it? Magic circle, was it this one? Yes. With a magic circle. So yeah, I want to give them venom a glyph of warding with a spell inside, magic circle, which will trigger if his shadow is nearby. And it will make a circle like around him to prevent
Yeah.
anything from entering.
You know, I kind of forgot about my shadow is gone.
Yeah, I still remember. But I still will.
Oh yeah, my shadow's
I
gone.
forgot about it. Oh yeah, my
And,
shadow is gone. Look down. Oh yeah, it is gone actually.
Even so, everyone in the
Right.
tavern did not notice this while you were dancing because your buns were so distracting. But yeah, you still have no shadow.
Yeah, I kind of
Okay.
forgot about that.
Yeah, you're
Anyway.
welcome. So it's a custom item. It's a pebble. It's a magic pebble, I guess. So yeah, the trigger is if your shadow approaches. So, I mean, if if it's attacking, it triggers a magic circle around you. It cannot get to you. You get the idea? Make a custom item
No.
out of this.
So, wait, basically, I could use that as a way of barrier the sticks. What? Hold on.
Magic
very
circle
high
is a magic barrier.
Okay.
Which you, if you do it per hand, you have to cast it for 1 minute until it takes effect. With Glyph of Warding, it doesn't have to. And yeah, it will trigger. That's the thing with Glyph of Warding. You can either make it something like a bomb, or you can save a spell inside it. And set a trigger.
Is that what you
Yes.
say? A bomb?
Basically, yes, you can pump 1,000 magic glyphs together, throw them, and trigger them. Either with a save code or on a condition match.
Yeah, go
So
to
yeah.
Warden Hope.
Your trigger, you have a magic pebble. What is this, GIF? Why?
Look.
If you want, I can make you bombs. Sure, why not? Oh my god.
Butter, I can use this seed to try real quick with the gift.
Yeah. But yeah, the trigger for you will be if your shadow is nearby and is going to attack you so that it doesn't wound you, I guess. The field around you triggers the magic circle and it can't get to you. Then we know it's here and we can kill it.
Okay, cool.
In case you are left alone suddenly, you know?
Wait, question. I have a what question. Can
Sure.
I sack
Yes.
him? Can I sack the damage on it? Like if I decided to like put him inside, do I stack him inside?
Technically, yes.
So I could stack multiple bomb inside. If I decided to release it,
You could.
good.
Your glyph of warding is not explosive, okay? It has a spell saved.
I mean, if you took all the pages in a book, put Glyph of Warding on them with Fireball, and set them all to the same conditions. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing now.
You just
Wait, can you make glyph of wardings?
I know what I'm doing now.
Rapid, can you make glyph of wardings as a sorcerer?
I actually have no clue if I can or not.
Wait, I need to Google this.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Game rules, spells. Glyph of warding. Select classes. Sorcerer. You cannot.
Yeah. Sound about right.
You would
Another
need
thing
either
is-
me or a surveyor for that.
Or another one.
Or a druid if you
another
can do that.
The artificer, I believe, can learn glyph of warding.
What?
The artificer
Uh-huh.
Oh, the artificer can also
Oh!
make things.
They do,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
But yeah,
she does.
make a custom item for your safety pebble basically for your shadow. Or we all just remember when the time comes. So that Paroka doesn't have to remember everything. That poor guy. He's going
Well, you
insane.
don't have to...
Oh, don't worry, I'm fine.
That's what they all say.
I mean, karma
Hmm.
exists, as do monsters that you have to fight and suffer against.
I know. I take you very seriously. I'm serious.
Alright, I think we should head out now.
Okay.
Yes. And since we are going to the undead house, I think I'm going to actually prepare like more glyph of wardings. Ah,
I'd save,
no, you know what?
uh,
No.
I'd
Or-
save your spell.
I mean,
Maybe
I
it's
did
better
it before the long rest.
Then let's go to the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the dead mansion.
Mansion. Alright. Yeah?
Say that again? I'm looking up something.
I think we're going to the mansion.
Okay.
Not the mansion.
That's where you're going to be sitting upon?
Yes.
Yes.
So, I'll say this here now. Waiting at the mansion will take longer than the time we have left. So if you'd like, I could set you up at the beginning there, but we'll start off at the new place. Would that be fine with everyone?
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me pause this a moment here. Because I have plotted out. Throughout this part, because the
Does he have magic circle?
zoom out.
No. Okay.
Oh, it's the mansion from where we were at. Say how far is the mansion?
Covered since. You all.
Alright.
Ah, lovely.
Ooh.
Where's Surveyor?
Just a second.
Okay. So is it everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. So now,
We're breaking
So
in.
now,
I mean, it's all been abandoned. From what you can obviously see
Yeah.
from the
this is
shattered
not-
places here.
We're breaking in. Let's go.
Hey, I mean, if you find your
Welcome to
way
Let's-
in, technically you could become the owners if you just clear everything out.
Welcome to Let's Play Repo D&D version. We are the tax collectors.
It's repo time. Time to go into the scary, spooky mansion and take shit. Alright. We'll set you all
Oh,
up
yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And-
everyone.
And we'll end the session here for everyone.
Okay.
Everyone. Before
Sounds
the
good.
end, you see Naira
Naira.
touch her metal piece. All of a sudden, her armor starts enveloping her body.
Hear a tiny voice go, I am Iron Man!
I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Bolt.
And it covers it. The only thing that it doesn't cover is her horns, and she has a very basically she's full armored now, except her horns because I make it funny, metal on her horns. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. Okay, would her gauntlets have like a purple glow? What thunder?
Technically, yes. Purple Thunder, yeah. That matches.
So, so yeah.
Alrighty. I will kick y'all out of the map here now. Tell you all to get some sleep.
I don't.
It
need
is only
sleep.
10:41.
Listen,
I don't go to bed until 12.
I will get your Daggermaster feet up by the... Probably be up by tomorrow morning, if not at noon, so that'll be added to your system.
Okay, cool.
Your daggers will be more pointy and sharp.
Congratulations.
Yippee.
You
Congratulations!
are a better fighter now, Harry.
Congratulations, you're a bigger threat to society than you were 5 minutes ago.
Up, we'll get to see Naira.
Why are
fight
you
next
laughing like
time.
Joker?
Because he knows what he's... He lives in a society.
Oh no.
Smiley face. Smiley face.
Alrighty. Thank you all for dropping by. I'm glad you had some fun, and I'll tell you all to get some rest and take
Yes.
care of yourselves now.
Don't invite him into
Good
it.
night.
Don't invite him into a game show. He's going to pull out his knife. Good night, everyone. Yeah,
Bye.
thank you. It was fun.
Alright.
Yeah, we got a new team member suddenly.
You managed to save her and convince her that, staying in this town might not be the best thing. Just saying. You were stuck here for a while, got tormented and everything. But
Yeah, great.
you have yourself a good night, Ravon.
Yeah, you as well. If you want, I don't know, feel free to play as Stella, I guess.
I will leave that up to Darrett. I will probably play as Stella, just for roleplay's sake, but Darrett seems to have taken over her training, and she has started as a level 1 rogue.
Oh, shit.
Alrighty.
But yeah.
You have yourself a good night, man. I'll see you next time.
Thank you as well. Have a nice weekend.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Alrighty. That was a nice little end to the game. Wasn't really planning on Stella being a rogue character, but the idea has struck my brain. Now Darrett has to play sensei to a impressionable young woman. So, there we go. But that will be everything for tonight. As always, I wish you all the very best. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you take time for yourselves. And don't forget to check out everybody else. Rivale, Vapid, Shadow Kitty, Tristiana, Martres, Lunatics, everybody. Give them all some hugs, loves, and a boop. Are deserving of your care, just like you are deserving of your own care. Again, I'm going to push the self-care thing. But I'll see you all tomorrow for some Salmon Max. Hopefully I don't have an issue like I did last time and put myself into pain and have a power outage all in the same day. Until tomorrow, I'll wish you all the very best before I go on a tangent. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody.